Hey guys, today we're going to be replacing the front foot pegs on a 2003 Kawasaki Vulcan. I couldn't find anything online, so I figured I'd upload something just to give some Kawasaki owners a little bit of a heads up when it comes down to this. What I did look at, everything is pretty similar as far as the setup. Some things definitely vary, but we'll just get to it. So what we're looking at is the snap ring, which is this little metal disc right here. Okay, we're going to pop that guy out. We're going to use a flathead screwdriver to do it. So what we're going to do is actually look for a little slot within them, pop it in the slot and just crank it sideways a little bit. That thing pops right out. Make sure you hang on to that. Don't damage it. Don't be super forceful with it. They are a little bit vulnerable to being damaged. Now here is the pivot pin right here. We're going to pop this guy out. All I'm going to do is hang on to that, pop it on the back a couple of times, and it pushes the pivot pin straight through to the other side. All right. I'm going to remove that, but before I do, I want you to take notice of the set of springs that are in here. This guy right here, okay? Notice that this is, one part is hanging down, and one part is tucked up in here that actually holds the side. So that's going to mount the whole thing and make sure it stays in place. So it's extremely important that you do pay attention to that part as well, okay? I'm going to pop this thing out and hang on to it so that the spring hopefully doesn't go flying. But they are under tension, so trying to be gentle here. A pair of pliers always works pretty well, but I'm just going to pop it through. Just be done with it. Okay. Screwdriver is straight through. That'll hang on to it. Pivot pin's out. All right, we're going to place that off to the side. And as we take out the screwdriver, you want to hold on to the spring so it doesn't go very far. Best thing you can do is put it down just how you took it out so that there's no screw-ups. Now, same thing. These are the new guys here. Going to install these new Kroger foot pegs. I am going to pop this spring in the middle, right where it was. Make sure that that back side is hanging over and hold it all in place. When I take the pivot pin and pop it back in from the top, just how it came out. All right, I'm going to switch hands here. Sometimes it needs a little wiggling, but everything is set in place right where it should be. I'm going to use my screwdriver to fight against that pivot pin and just pop it through. Alright. Take your ring, pop it back on, hold it in place. And I do the same thing. I just use a little screwdriver to push it back on. There we go. Looks like she made it in. There's probably, you know, different bikes have different tools for this kind of stuff, but as you can see, it works great. Back in business with new foot pegs.